How's it going, YouTube? Yeah, PAC here, coach of the Sacramento Sandslash, bringing you our draft analysis for Season 2 of the PAC Wi-Fi League. This is the Pokemon All-Star Competition. It's 9 weeks of some really awesome singles coaches and games, and I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a really fun event. A lot of coaches that I've played against in this league, and a handful of coaches that I haven't, that I've heard about. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So a couple of background information about the draft, and our situation was we were picked 7 out of a total of 16 coaches, so about in the middle, but kind of on the early half of it. And we had 120 points available to us. I believe the highest point value was like 19. No, it was 20. Okay, so 120 points, highest point total mon is 20 points. And with that number of points, 120, you can get a very strong team. So that was definitely something that I kept in mind as I went through our team. And I guess I'm calling this a draft analysis, but it's more of like a draft introduction. Like I'm gonna show the team, but I'm not doing a whole lot of analysis about it. You're here to see the team, so let's take a look at it. This is the full team. I guess I could let you know what order I drafted them in. I think Zapdos was first. I was kind of excited to try that mon out. And what was next? Rillaboom. I grabbed Rillaboom next, then Jirachi. I got Nidoking, then Arcanine. Then I got Vaporeon, Slurpuff, Zygarde 10%, Scrafty, and then finally Rotom Frost. So just so you get a sense for the order I picked these in. Not going to bother with point totals or anything like that, but this is the full team. A handful of things that I was thinking about as I was picking the team was I wanted to have good momentum, and I definitely have that. Like Zapdos, Rillaboom, I thought was a really nice combination to pair along with here, and then I picked up like a handful of other pivots, so like Jirachi is an awesome pivot, Arcanine and Vaporeon are good pivots too, so I kind of liked the different options I was able to pick up here. I think one of the things I like about this team the most, that I was really excited about as I was drafting it, was my first like 5 or 6 picks, maybe closer to 5. Vaporeon isn't super flexible, but the other 5, Zapdos, Rillaboom, Jirachi, Nidoking, Arcanine, all very flexible Pokemon. They can be offensive threats, they can be defensive walls or switch-ins, and so like the team from the beginning had a lot of flexibility, which I think really fits my playstyle. I really enjoy having flexible options and different ways that we can kind of build the team and play around things. So that was part of the thought process for sure, was picking up those mons, was looking for flexibility. And then it really just opened us up to have some other options later down the road. I think potentially a weakness of this team is the amount of speed options I have. My highest is like, I think Zygarde is like 115 if I remember correctly. So like that's our top end. Not super fast. I mean, it's over 100, which is kind of like the bar I think for having some speed. But I kind of feel like you want to have a couple options over 100. If I were to redraft this team, that's something that I would kind of keep in mind. I'd try to look to see if I could get some Pokemon over 100, more than just the Zygarde. But honestly, it's fine. I think it's still going to work because we have some options here. Like we have Unburden for Slurpuff, so with Terrain, of course. So we kind of have like it's not sneaky. I was about to say a sneaky fast option, but like people are going to know about Unburden. But like a mon that is slower, but can also be very fast on our team, depending on how we build things. And we have good priority too, with like extreme speed and grassy glide, of course, from Rillaboom. So, I'm not particularly concerned about us being a bit slower overall, but it is something that I would probably keep in mind a little bit here when I kind of think about this team. Another thing I want to point out is I think with Rillaboom, our ground types are so good. I see this happen a lot when people are drafting teams, but I often see like physical ground types drafted alongside Rillaboom, and I don't think that's a very good idea. I think you want to have special ground types because you want Earth Power as your ground attack rather than Earthquake as your best ground attack. So I think we did a pretty good job picking up Nidoking to pair along with that. I think Nidoqueen would have been a great option too. Just like one of the Nidos would have been really good. So I'm glad to pick up Nidoking here. And then Zygarde obviously is amazing alongside Rillaboom because Thousand Arrows doesn't care about grassy terrain either. Yeah, so just kind of a handful of things that I was thinking about and considering as I was building this team. And yeah, I don't know. I'm super excited about this. I feel like the team is really strong. I think it really fits my playstyle, and I'm really excited to use it for this season. So share in the comments what you like about the team, what you don't like about the team. If there's any, it was a very quick introduction, but if there's anything about the team that you think I missed that you think is really important. And yeah, I mean, this is a, oh shoot, I'm about to mess this up. I think it's a Sunday upload. Whatever day this one is uploading, that's when the games for this league are uploading. I'm pretty sure it's Sunday. So if you'd like to see some more of videos using this team, definitely stick around, like, subscribe, and all that stuff. And I'll see you in a week.